Halloween. You know, my favorite day is the day after Halloween because that's when you see all the sexy girls in the costumes doing the walk of shame back home. I love it. Because a sexy kitten isn't sexy anymore. You know, she's got a broken ear. The sexy bunny is missing a tail. They look like the abused pet commercials from the Sarah McLachlan, you know, like, this sexy cat lost its tail banging a pirate, you know?
TV10 Podcast, episode 0510.
That's right, 0510. 510 episodes. You decided this is the podcast for you because...
Well, this is one of your podcasts. I don't think there are any single podcast people. Are there single podcast people?
I do know this, and this is the important things to learn about the TV10 podcast.
Okay.
So these are the top 5 reasons. Okay, number 5, we have tasty drinks.
True, yes.
Because we are sampling from our good friends at Bohemian Brewery their seasonal Oktoberfest Marzen beer.
For our last episode of October.
Yes, this is the only way to celebrate Oktoberfest. Number 4, we will always tell it like it is here at TV10 Podcast. When it comes to the TV shows you should be watching harder, and the the Hollywood hacks that are thinking, hey, who wouldn't want to see the Big Bang Theory universe spin off into infinity?
Oh.
Yeah.
I have a spinoff here, a new spinoff here this week, by the way.
Okay, and number 3, you are blessed to be listening to the dulcet tones of me, Tommy Milagro, and over there,
Bill Frost over here.
Yep. So number 2, we are the only TV10 podcast we're the only TV podcast that matters, trademark.
Yeah.
That talks about TV news and gives you reviews with oh so much booze. And the number 1 reason the TV10 podcast is the only podcast in your life. We won't go on for 3 fucking hours.
Oh, yeah.
And we will not be kowtowed by some orange fucking douchebag for an endorsement.
I think we did 2 hours once.
We did once.
That was with a guest.
Yes, but here's the thing. Didn't ask for our endorsement, and he wasn't acting all thirsty. I mean, look, you're good. It's not me. It's you. It's definitely you. Fuck off.
Yeah, I do like that Rogan was not impressed. I mean, it's like, so the election was stolen. Are you ever going to bring this so-called evidence?
Yeah. He actually did say that.
No one else has asked him that.
Really?
Not that I know of, no.
Huh. Okay. So, but at the same time, brevity? Or is it just the weed really kicked in and he was having weed conversations?
Maybe like that, yeah. But
yeah.
he, since he was doing 3 hours on Rogan, he had a rally that he was 3 hours late to.
Oh, what a surprise.
So what kind of fucking moron are you if you wait around, he'll be here any minute now. I don't get it.
And this election is fucking close because why? God. Okay, I need another drink.
Okay, we'll see y'all in the media internment camp.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We're going to get the Daily Show up first at the media internment camp.
Yeah.
Okay. But until that day comes, we got a response back from our good friend Dr. Paul White.
So this is a listener mailbag?
This is the listener bags.
Okay, cool.
Which you can reach out to us at tv10podcast@gmail.com. He replied to our reply from last week. He goes, well, mostly this is addressed to you.
Mm-hmm.
He says, "Hi, Bill. Thanks. Yes, the last link was the one I posted. Well, an earlier version of it from August, I believe. I realized that AMC shows are on Hulu, BBC America. BBC America was for Doctor Who, but that is on Disney now. The kicker is Jeopardy, so I may try out Hulu first. It is what my daughter has back in Kentucky for sports with her and her husband. If YouTube has K-Jazz, That's KJZZ.
It does not.
Nope. Or a way to watch full Jeopardy episodes recorded, that would be my pick. Still, even with no ads on Hulu, it is cheaper than DirecTV without all the bullshit fees and issues.
Yes.
Yeah.
Getting your local channels on a streaming thing is, I can't think of one that gets them all,
Yeah.
but, that's what antennas are for. But then they're also, you would have to set up a whole recording with an antenna setup, and now you're getting out in the weeds.
Yeah, and we've talked about it before. There are those tools where you could get that at like your Best Buy or what have you, or better yet, maybe your Circuit City. I hear they got
Circuit City's got everything.
oh
Yeah.
man, they are just stacked up right along with Radio Shack.
Radio Shack is also a good choice there.
Yeah.
Jeopardy. I don't know. I don't know why there is not a Jeopardy Plus app, because there, a lot of people, if they're switching away from traditional cable or satellite, it's going to be hard to find these locally syndicated shows. So Jeopardy Plus, I'm putting it out there, $1 million idea.
Yeah, and I will say this though. I mean, I fell down this rabbit hole of Family Feud with Steve Harvey.
Okay.
Yeah, there is a thing there because you know Steve Harvey from the original Kings of Comedy.
Of course, yes.
Just stumble down that rabbit hole and just watch his reactions when some of the contestants say some stupid stuff. Or,
You mean Richard Dawson isn't hosting anymore?
Nah, it's strange. I know. So
I haven't checked in a while.
I think you should.
Okay.
It is worth it. There is one in particular I will point out to. I might just post it on our social medias after we're done. It is so choice. It's an early episode, but it's still very awesome, and it just kind of sums up everything. I think Steve Harvey might be my spirit animal.
Well, you heard it here first, people.
Yeah, I never thought I'd say those words, but here we are.
All right. So, happening on the TV this week. Got some new stuff.
All right. What we got here?
Today, as this episode drops, we got season 19 of American Dad. 19.
Wow.
Season 19.
Okay.
Fuck.
And can we just point out, some of you are going to go, but wait a minute, that's not right. It's on TBS. Okay, yes, it started on Fox, then it moved to TBS. It's still 19 continuous.
Yeah.
Get over it.
You don't lose seasons when you switch networks.
No,
that would be
Scrubs
dumb.
has proven that.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They did switch networks, didn't they?
Yeah, there's some others, but whatever.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's a good one.
Tuesday. Here's the questionable reboot I mentioned earlier. Wizards Beyond Waverly Place. Okay. This is a sequel series to Wizards of Waverly Place that back in the mid to early 2000s starred Selena Gomez and David Henry. Mm-hmm. This is kind of a sequel series. The character of David Henry is back. David Henry, the actor, Selena Gomez will drop in for a couple of guest appearances.
Oh,
and this is now he's a grown up, and now he's got kids, and they're also wizards or some shit. Okay. I don't know.
So this is after Gomez finishes up with Old People and Only Murders in the Building?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. She's only going to be a guest star. She's not going to be regular because she's a billionaire now.
Oh, yeah.
Were you aware of this?
No, I was not.
She is a billionaire now.
Okay.
She's got this cosmetic line.
I believe it.
Yeah.
And I'm totally fine with that.
So she doesn't need to do anything, really.
Well, I mean, she could just give some money to us, like as a grant.
Sure, why not?
Look, Selena Gomez, you're used to old people that dot her on. We're no different, except,
we have a podcast. Well, so do they.
Yeah, that's probably not a good selling point. We're less creepy. Is that a thing?
Neither of us are Martin Short.
No. I met Martin Short once, and I'm not him.
Really?
I can never be him.
Okay.
When I was a kid. Long story. So.
All right.
Yeah.
Also on Tuesday on Netflix, Olivia Rodrigo concert special. I say this because I saw Olivia Rodrigo on Austin City Limits last year.
Oh, wow.
And it was a good show.
Okay.
It's she's kind of a rocker at heart, really. Okay. So it's a good rock and roll show.
So the tween inside you said, This was the show.
Well, she's more of a rocker than her pop star contemporaries. So I would recommend checking this out.
So on a scale of 1 to Chapel Rowan, where do you stand?
You know, Chapel Rowan, I don't know. Chapel Rowan is just Charlie XCX 2.0. She's doing what Charlie XCX was doing 15 years ago, and why do I know this stuff?
So this is like the beta release, and
Yeah,
the bugs haven't quite worked out?
Yeah.
or- okay.
Chapel Rowan, she's good.
So
But
she's
but
Brat 2.0?
I would prefer Olivia Rodrigo.
Okay.
If someone forced me to go to a Chapel Roan or a Sabrina Carpenter or Olivia Rodrigo concert,
God
I would choose Olivia Rodrigo.
Wow.
Yeah.
And somewhere out there, someone's going, "Where's your metal cred, man?" You know someone's saying that right now.
I don't know. I was the one shredding at the bar last night. I didn't see you there. Well, I saw Tommy there.
Yeah. So, well, or was I there?
A version of you.
Yes. It was my avatar.
Yeah. Nice costume.
Literally. Thank you.
On Wednesday, JB Smoove is hosting a new business reality series. Kind of got a Shark Tank vibe to it.
Okay.
On Prime Video, it's called Buy It Now.
Okay.
It's a competition where entrepreneurs get 90 seconds to pitch their product to an audience called the 100, and if they like it, it's gonna go on to Amazon, and they're gonna win like a couple $1,000.
See, I don't know how to feel about this. Good for Smooth to getting a gig.
Yeah, getting that Amazon money. Good for him.
Yeah, but at the same time, what was Kite Man Hell? Yeah, just not enough for you. Was Harley and Ivy not enough for you? What the fuck? I mean, couldn't you sold out for something? I don't know. Less.
Well,
bougie?
HBO didn't take me up on my idea to continue Curb Your Enthusiasm with JB Smoove.
Even after
Smoove Your Enthusiasm.
What?
Yeah.
We've pitched that so fucking hard.
Didn't stick.
God damn it.
Anyway, that's on Wednesday on Prime Video, and also on Wednesday on Netflix. Martha, it's a documentary from R.J. Cutler, who did The War Room and Belushi and several other documentaries.
Okay.
It's all about Martha Stewart, and she's seen it, and she does not like it.
Gee, what a surprise.
So it's probably good.
Or if I may suggest something, she watched it clear-headed. She needed Snoop Dogg just to give her that little, edible.
Yeah.
Give her that little puff
Yes.
to just knock her the fuck down and calm her the fuck down.
Yeah.
And smooth a roll.
Yeah. So on Thursday, Halloween,
Yay.
the Diplomat, Kerry Russell,
Okay.
Netflix. She's a U.S. diplomat to the United Kingdom, and she's married to another diplomat played by Rufus Sewell. And it's a good show. It's a little wonky, a little political, but she's really good in it.
Okay.
And this is second season. It's only 6 episodes, shorter than the first season.
Jeez, like how
Don't know
much
why.
shorter?
I think by about 2 episodes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Weird.
That's all you need anymore. You just need a tight 8 or a tight or a slim 6, and you're good.
Tight 8, slim 6. All right.
Let me write that down. Slim 6.
Slim 6. He's my favorite country and western singer. Also on Thursday, on Hallmark Plus. It used to be something else. I don't remember, and it doesn't matter because, I don't get paid to know these things anymore. So I don't need to know, so fuck it.
Huh. Gee,
Yeah.
hold on a second. It got really sharply cold in the studio. Is this kind of the time for frost warning? Wow.
I don't have to keep up on streaming services anymore.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's
You're
okay.
welcome.
Anyway, this is a new series called Mistletoe Murders.
Okay.
It combines the murder mystery with a Christmas thing, which is very Hallmark, and it's based on an Audible podcast.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
Ugh. All right.
based on a podcast.
Is that our problem? We're not on Audible. Or wait, aren't we on Audible?
We might be.
Okay.
I think we are.
And why are we not getting paid Audible money? Because they're part of Prime.
Are they now?
They, as far as I know, they've always been part of Prime.
I don't know. Again, I don't get paid to keep up on these things anymore, so
Yeah.
fuck it.
Gee, if only there was something where people could pay journalists to do research for this sort of shit.
No one cares.
Yeah, I know.
All right. Anyway, on Friday, oh man, this one is blowing me away.
Okay.
It's on Shudder. It's called Doc of Chucky. It's it's the ultimate documentary about the Child's Play franchise, which I'm guessing will also include the Chucky TV series.
Oh God. So is this like being played straight, or is this meta?
No, this is being played straight.
Wow.
And get this,
What
it is 5 hours long.
the fuck?
It is fucking 5 hours long.
Not even like episodes, like spaced out in an hour.
They could have done like a 5-episode miniseries,
Right.
but no, it's a 5-hour movie documentary.
What in the name of Zack Snyder is this shit? I mean, I can tolerate maybe 1-2 hours, but
5 hours about Chucky.
well, bigger question. How much footage of Jennifer Tilly is involved here?
I'm guessing a lot.
Are we talking all the Tillys?
I would hope so.
Oh, we all hope so. Okay. All right.
That's a lot. Also on Friday on Disney Plus, the music by John Williams. It's a documentary about the legendary film composer. This is produced by Steven Spielberg, of course, and it's only 1 hour long.
Huh.
So John Williams rates 4 hours less than Chucky.
But at the same time, Spielberg understands something Snyder doesn't. It's called, what's the word? Brevity. That's it.
Brevity, yeah. By the way, Zack Snyder has nothing to do with Doc of Chucky. It just seems like it.
But here's the question. After seeing Doc of Chucky, are you going to feel like Snyder got involved?
Maybe.
All right.
Possibly, yeah. Saturday Night Live on Saturday, of course.
Yay.
John Mulaney.
Oh.
John Mulaney will host the last Saturday Night Live ever. And
Wow. Like the last ever of Saturday Night Live?
yeah. Well, everything but Gutfeld is getting shut down after the election.
Oh, yeah. That's
Gutfeld will be your only comedy show. Yeah.
right.
All others have been canceled.
And for everybody else that voted the way they did, you know what you did.
Yeah. Musical guest, here she is again, Chapel Roan.
Okay.
Yeah. Also on Saturday, WWE Crown Jewel.
Yay? We?
On the Peacock. Perhaps you knew about this.
I did, and I guess because it's going to be in Saudi Arabia, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. That's going to really shut us the fuck down.
Oh, yeah. We don't want to. Might have to edit that out.
No, it wasn't anything bad.
Don't want to get Khashoggi'd here.
Oh, come on. Look, how bad is this? I mean, I'm brown. It's going to be fine.
Yeah.
So,
And wrapping up on Sunday, new series on HBO Latino and also on Max.
whoop.
Like Water for Chocolate, a series.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, there was a book, and then there was a excellent 1993 movie, Like Water for Chocolate, and this set during the Mexican Revolution.
Okay.
And yeah, HBO Latino. If you didn't know that was a thing, it's a thing.
I didn't know Like Water for Chocolate back in the day. Remind me again, wasn't Johnny Depp involved at that?
Might have been.
I know. Yeah. Okay.
You're gonna have to look at
IMDb
it. Curiosity is gonna get the better of you. You need to know.
Fine. I'm gonna do this right now. Keep talking.
And also, last night on Saturday, I was busy, but I missed it. Seth Meyers has a new HBO stand-up special on HBO and Max called Dad Man Walking.
Oh.
And I got to check it out.
Dad Man Walking?
Dad Man Walking. I got a lot of shows to check out from this weekend, but now my time has been freed up to catch up on all the shows.
Hooray!
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm looking at Like Water for Chocolate, which was a Miramax thing. Don't cancel us. We're just reporting the news.
That was back before we knew everything about Miramax.
Yep. So let's see. Yeah, so not really a lot of names American audiences would recognize, but
Give me one.
I'm trying to find it.
No one, huh?
They're mostly like Spanish, not Mexican Spanish.
And
That's
yet
the
it was
difference.
still a pretty decent sized hit
Yeah.
back in the 90s.
Well, again, Miramax. See, kids, Miramax back in the day was the go-to for the indie art house.
Oh,
film.
yes. Oh, yeah, big time.
Like indie with an I.
Capital I,
Oh,
yes.
yeah. I'm looking, and no, I guess I was wrong about Johnny Depp involved here. Yeah, mostly names like the top cast is Marco Leonardi, Lumia Cavazos, Regina Torne, Mario Ivan Martinez. Your eyes are glazing right now.
Oh,
at this
yeah.
point. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not getting any of those.
They're getting as glazed as the glaze that goes over the chocolat.
Yes.
So, yeah.
All right.
All right. Yeah, that's enough about that.
Yeah, that's it for the new stuff this week. And there's a couple things I was not aware of.
Like what?
I've been made aware of by the Hollywood Reporter.
Okay.
One of them is that there's a Carrie series in the works at Prime Video.
Wait a minute. I thought we already had one.
No,
We didn't?
maybe we did.
If
we did, it did not make much of an impression.
Okay, my mistake. They did a remake of Carrie with
Yes, they did, yeah.
Chloe Moretz.
Yes, they did.
And-
And no one cared
Nope, because
because we already had a perfectly good Carrie.
Sissy Spacek was just fine.
Yeah.
Leave it the fuck alone.
Yeah, so this is from Mike Flanagan. The guy does Haunting of Hill House, I believe, and Fall of the House of Usher, Dr. Sleep.
Oh, okay. So that's a good that's some good pedigree.
So
right there.
that could be good.
Oh, that's
But
good.
then again, there's also a Harry Potter series in the works at Warner Brothers TV.
Why?
Which I'm guessing would end up on HBO.
Yeah, that sounds about right. And somebody would probably ask, why would they want to do that? Money.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
now that we got that out of the way. Well, a bigger question. Has everything died down around J.K. Rowling so that she could kind of reap in this money this way?
I don't know. I don't know how involved J.K. Rowling will be.
Which does bring up the bigger question. What about the Pottercast original? Obviously not Alan.
We just do another Wizards of Waverly Place kind of thing.
Yeah, we could. Yeah, that would. Ugh. Actually, I wouldn't mind unhinged Daniel Radcliffe. That would be fun to see.
Oh yeah, I like that.
I like that.
Yeah.
Let's pitch it to the Hollywood executives. Let's get our intern involved here and send them a. Oh wait, we don't have one anymore, do we? Yeah. Okay. Never mind. Anything else that we should be paying attention to, or
I thought I had something here, but it's
it's that time to get to it, isn't it?
It's actually I think it's about that time we get to you know what.
In that case, hit my music, sir.
And sports and Tommy Milagro. Go team!
From the sports desk of the TV10 podcast, we deliver to you only the sport of professional wrestling. And it has been a busy week, as Mr. Frost announced. WWE is going to be getting ready to crank up for Crown Jewel. And again, it's going to be held in Saudi Arabia, so, you know, your mileage may vary on how you feel about that. Cody Rhodes is going to be making his way over there. It's he's going to be facing against Gunther, champion versus champion for the Crown Jewel belt. And in the women's side, it's going to be you're going to see Nia Jax, who won the Queen of the Ring, facing off. Yeah, I don't care at this point. I just I do. You know, there's only so much I can care about at this point. So
Couldn't even couldn't even get through the whole report, huh?
well, once I hit Nia Jax level, I just go, yeah. I could haiku this, or I could just be honest.
How do you beat Nia Jax?
You know,
Somehow they find a way to do it.
yeah, it's usually called "We're not re-signing you." that's seriously, that's probably the only way that'll ever happen again. But also, if you missed out last week, and I forgot to mention this because, oh yeah, I forgot, I got it. I had a chance to see AEW wrestling at the Maverick Center.
Live and in person.
Yes.
Did you have a decent seat?
I was right up to ringside.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Because I've been to the Rassles shows. Mm-hmm. I've been in the back where you have no fucking idea what's going on. It's just chaos. And then when you're right up front, it's like, oh yeah, this is the real deal. This is where you want to be.
Yeah, and my shots, my photos were on display, which you can see at slamwrestling.net. You know, I write for them.
That's what I hear. Yeah.
I mean, it's not just because I have an MBA. By the way, how do you feel about writing about pro wrestling?
I could do it.
All right.
I can write about anything.
Okay, I don't know.
How's the money?
How do you feel about Canadian loonies?
Oh,
Yeah, now you know how it feels.
what's the exchange rate?
How badly do you really want to find out?
I don't think I do.
Yeah, but don't worry. I'm just setting the bar low, but don't worry.
If I were to write for SlamWrestling.net, would they stick me on some? What beat would they stick me on?
You know what?
What's left?
I'll tell you what.
You're on like what? What are your beats there?
So I mostly cover the National Wrestling Alliance.
Yes.
So there's Raw. There's WWE. Then there's TNA, and let's see. There's All Elite Wrestling. Then there's Ring of Honor. Yeah. I don't know how you feel about watching wrestling through a paywall, but
Paywall. Who's paying for that?
exactly my
Oh,
point.
okay.
But all that pales into comparison that when I saw Dynamite, a couple of highlights there. They had a great ladder match between Mark Briscoe and the Learning Tree Chris Jericho.
Okay.
Of course.
By the way, I watched that Dynamite, and I was I was not unaware that it was in Salt Lake. I just didn't think about it.
No worries.
Yeah.
But here's what also happened after they were trying to segue from Dynamite to Rampage.
Mm-hmm.
One of our own, Manny Lemons, who has been here on this podcast.
Yeah.
He had a what's called a dark match against QT Marshall. I kid you not, man, motherfucker. Once he entered the ring, everyone in West Valley City, you swear it was the second coming of Hulk Hogan.
Oh, nice.
Let's
find a better analogy.
Yeah, that's a good point.
The Rock? Not quite Rock levels of enthusiasm?
Actually, for you to, I like that. I think that's a good way to go. So,
Okay.
Yeah, just popped as huge as if The Rock entered the building and he got the win over QT Marshall. Fantastic. Again, you can read all that at slamwrestling.net.
Yes.
Not just because I have an MBA, I'm just saying.
Yes.
But also, three other things I'm going to bring up. Also, TNA had their signature pay-per-view event, Bound for Glory. And the big takeaways on there is that they celebrated Rhino and his career in TNA. So he has now been inducted to TNA's Hall of Fame.
Rhino.
Yeah.
ECW.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
So, yeah, he has gotten the big, he's gotten his flowers, as the kids would say.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, fantastic matches. The big one being an Ultimate X match where there was a spot where Chris Bay, one of their top performers, speared his opponent hanging from the what you would call it, the tight ropes, and speared his opponent down to the ground. You should definitely check it out. It's on slamwrestling.net. Our good friend Boris Aguilar. Yeah, he's a real person.
Boris.
Yep. So
He's been here.
yeah. See,
We've had him here.
we are an internationally recognized podcast.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
And the other thing, we talked about this before, and there's no polite way of getting around this. The Undertaker is he's retired, but he doesn't know his own role. He's now trying to be in the podcast game, and apparently he's done some questionable things. Chief among them, have Donald Trump on his podcast. So, but then he also...
But at least he's not speaking at a Nazi rally in New York,
Well...
where Hulkamania is, in fact, happening.
Yeah. Ugh.
I know, right?
Oh,
And he's still doing the rip the T-shirt thing off.
Yeah, and they're doing that in Madison Square Garden. Somewhere Bruno Sammartino is rolling in his grave. So, but all kidding aside, yeah. Apparently, The Undertaker recently was talking about on his podcast. He was apparently not very happy with some of the things that he's seeing in wrestling, especially modern day wrestling. He preferred to the way things were done back when they were competing here.
Back in my day.
Yeah. And apparently he wasn't happy about performers like Tony Storm, who has this sort of timeless, old school starlet vibe of late. Not very happy about that. Enter RJ City from All Elite Wrestling. He mostly does the YouTube show Hey EW. You should check it out sometime.
Oh, clever.
Yeah.
All right.
He did respond on this on a recent interview with ECW's Francine, I guess, on another podcast. And I love this quote.
How many podcasts are there? There's got to be like a couple dozen, right?
Yeah, it becomes just a minefield.
It seems like there are too many podcasts
There's too many podcasts.
that aren't this one.
Exactly. We're going to try to get them over to our site soon. So.
Yes.
But here's what RJ City said. He said, quote, "I haven't seen anyone so wrapped up in a whole thing that is unique to themselves like Tony Storm since, I don't know, The Undertaker. And she's not doing half-assed horrible podcasts now. She's not wearing weird problematic shirts and being like, wrestling is not telling stories. Thanks, Mark. I really appreciate it. His show is weird. The guy is weird. He's a weird man. Back in my day, it was a lot better. I'm sorry, were you always dead? Did you start off dead? Would you like to explain that?" So,
Okay.
but finally this, and I know people are saying I am hearing, you might be looking for work, right? So, I'm mostly pointing at you, Mr. Frost.
Me?
when I say that.
What,
Yeah.
what makes you think that? What in the name of LinkedIn makes you think that?
I know. Thank you. So WWE is looking for, wait for it, a director of music strategy and operations.
Oh, wow.
So I saw this and I immediately thought, Bill Frost. And I'm pulling this up. This is coming from Workday, so take it for what it's worth here. So to be a director of music strategy and operations, the operations role entails, and this is direct from the site here,
Okay.
assists head of music with both long and short-term project management across both internal WWE projects and internal partnerships, including by leading communication efforts and providing deliverables across WWE, UFC, and music partner teams, takes the lead on and or consults complex issues across multiple business avenues as appropriate, corporate communications, strategy, review, and development, blah, 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 blah.
All this language is losing me already.
Okay. Ideal skills experience, 3 to 5 years in the music, media, or entertainment industries.
I could loosely claim that.
Yep. Deep understanding of and experience in the media and entertainment industry, high degree of intellectual curiosity.
Yeah, I could get there. Yeah.
Proactive mindset who looks at the full picture.
Self-starter?
Pretty much, that's how they're structuring it.
Is this a turnkey operation?
It doesn't say that here, but, it could be buried
Is this
in
a
language.
shovel-ready job?
What's a shovel-ready job? I never heard that shit before. Structure-based thinking / strong focus on concepts. So,
A boots-on-the-ground attitude?
pretty much, yeah. And
Will I need to know my KPIs and my ROIs?
let's see. It could be in the reports and assessments part here. So, works with respective department members to analyze and generate reports or provide insight on existing reports. Blah blah blah. Yeah. Okay. So
Sounds pretty corporate.
yeah. But here's the thing. Again, responsible for updating and maintaining internal department communication regarding music priorities, which include key dates, tasks related to music across WWE and UFC programming, live events, PLEs, pay-per-views, etc. music library deals, blah blah blah.
Oh yeah, you got to get them. You got to get them licenses in place.
Right.
Oh my god.
So again, could be you.
Could be me. Yeah.
You could be corporate.
Oh man, I've already done that though.
Well, you could be.
Don't know if I want to do it again.
But this is music.
And wrestling.
Yeah. Okay, granted, you're going to have to swallow some shit with TKO, but again, you don't have to stay for fucking long. Just enough to get that sweet, sweet WWE money.
True.
And then,
Fuck off.
then you can start the Magda Vega World Tour.
Yeah. And if I plugged in nothing but Magda Vega music into WWE events,
Bing!
which would help fuel the tour.
Or, you know, if you really want to get meta for the NXT crowd, Dead Zephyrs.
Yeah, yeah.
And,
all right.
And also, if you just really want to fuck around with Logan Paul, just slip in.
Okay, now I'm listening. Now it's the chance to fuck with Logan Paul. Huh?
See?
Yeah. All right.
I am just saying, people are hearing you could be somebody that could be a great asset for WWE because it's sports.
And sports, so Tommy Milagro, go team. Didn't really hit that the way it should have.
That's okay. It actually worked out better.
But
than
I could be a
hoped.
music programmer, totally. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, the tour. my tour goals are to really just drive about 15 blocks south on State Street from the studio here,
Right.
to play at the Tailgate Tavern.
Yeah.
Or maybe in Ogden. Doing that in a couple weeks.
Uh-huh.
That's the current Magda Vega tour.
Right.
We did South Salt Lake State Street.
Yep.
We're going to Ogden in a couple weeks, and then we're done for the year.
Yeah, that's what my avatar told me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So and again, I'm just saying, think big picture. Just think it.
Why don't you forward that to me? I'll take a look at it.
Way ahead of you, sir.
Okay.
All right. So this is how much the TV10 podcast can benefit you. See if Joe Rogan can fucking do that. And guess what? We can do it in a tight hour. Tightish hour?
Even that, yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes we don't even hit an hour. Sometimes we just give up right around the 45-minute mark.
We're not selling it hard enough. We're not. But all kidding aside, yeah. Again, this is how TV10 podcast can benefit you. I am pointing at you right there. This is how this could enrich your life. We can help you get into entertainment so that way you could get into the Hollywood conglomerates and just needle in their heads. Just a thought.
So, does the phrase "you have died of dysentery" mean anything to you?
Where do I begin? Where do I start?
All right, you remember the classic computer game Oregon Trail?
Oh, Oregon Trail, yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
from way back.
Okay.
Way back in the day.
I did see a meme recently that played on that said, "You have died of a Cybertruck."
There have been many a meme based on that.
Oh, yeah.
So Apple
Oh,
is developing a film adaptation of Oregon Trail.
shut the fuck up.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And who gets to die of dysentery?
I don't know, but
Please be Logan Paul. Please be Logan Paul. Please be Logan Paul.
yeah, no. But Oregon Trail did get some proper recognition in the Miracle Workers series
Oh,
in its third season. There was, but yeah, this is it's in the work from the Lucas Brothers.
The what?
The Lucas Brothers, yeah, the comedy team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't heard that name in forever.
Remember that TV series Lucas Brothers moving on Adult Swim?
Uh-huh.
It was okay.
Yeah.
It wasn't that great.
Yeah. It was there. It was there.
And James Franco has finally figured out that his broship with Seth Rogen is over. Oh. They haven't talked in 20 years.
20 years?
Something like that, yeah. That can't be right. When was the last James Franco and Seth Rogen movie? Probably about 20 years ago.
No. Hang on. I know their last film together was The Interview, but if memory serves,
Yeah, that wasn't 20 years ago.
no, that was probably 10 years ago. I want to say. Let's find out here. Here we go. 2014. So yeah, I was pretty close. That was the last collaboration they did together, and then
For all the controversy that movie went through, not worth it. It wasn't that good.
it was okay.
Yeah.
Although it did give us
It's no Pineapple Express.
it did give us Randall Park. So
True.
That's the
One good thing came out of that.
and Lizzie Kaplan was involved in that, and
Yeah.
I
So yeah, the pair they last collaborated in 2019 in Zeroville, whatever that is.
couldn't tell you.
I've never heard of Zeroville.
I'm taking a look right now. So let's see, what the fuck has he been doing? I mean, the last time we saw James Franco was The Deuce when it came out in 2017. But again, that was around the start of the Hash Brown Me Too. So that's kind of when things
Yes.
kind of
Yep.
That's kind of where things kind of went downhill from there. And Seth Rogen was like, "Hey, bro, I can't do this anymore. I can't."
Yeah. And Bill Maher had a funny.
For once.
Well, every once in a while he lands a good one.
Yeah, I tend to watch bite-sized Bill Maher these days, but what did he land a funny on this time?
He says a second Trump presidency would be like rebooting the Cosby Show with Bill Cosby.
Oh, that I did.
That's
see
a good
that.
one.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I like that.
Oh God.
And yeah, I want to mention this series I started getting into on Stars. This is one of those shows that you're going to find on Netflix in a couple of years, and you go, "Oh, what is this brand new thing I've never heard of?" Yeah. It's called Sweet Pea, starring Ella Purnell from Fallout and Yellow Jackets. Mm-hmm. And it's a British series, so you get to hear her actual accent.
Okay.
She's not American, sorry. Mm-hmm. And yeah, it's about a young woman who's pushed to the limit, and she finally flips and kills somebody and decides, I'm into this. I'm liking this.
This is her
my
jam.
This is my thing. This is my bliss.
Okay.
Live, laugh, lop a head off. Yeah.
I like
Could you write that down?
live, laugh, lop. Yeah. Thank you.
It's somewhat Halloweeny, isn't it?
Yeah.
And Matlock's been picked up for a second season already. The Kathy Bates thing.
Actually, Angela of Magda Vegas is saying that is her jam.
Really?
Yeah.
She hadn't told me that.
She was like saying
She's into Matlock, huh?
not just watching Matlock, but Matlock live when it comes out. Not waiting for the streaming service, like when it comes on right that second.
All right.
So Kathy Bates is definitely killing it.
I'm going to have to talk to her about Matlock. Maybe we could have her in here to talk about Matlock. I don't know if she would go for it.
That's a good one. So
I will ask her.
All right.
And they'll say, "Hey, you want to come in? Tell us about Matlock, because I haven't really been watching it. I know what it is. I know the twist. I know all the details about it. I just have not really been watching the show."
There's drinks involved.
True. Yeah.
So that's going to be my selling point. There's drinks involved.
And yeah, also this Georgie and Mandy's first marriage thing.
Oh God.
No one needed this,
I know I didn't.
but it's doing pretty well. Somehow it's doing pretty well.
What?
But the new show of the fall season that is doing really fucking well, so far as broadcast, big five networks shows.
Okay.
High Potential.
What? High Potential?
Did I get the name right?
I don't know.
Yes, it's High Potential, starring Caitlin Olsen from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's a quirky outsider who helps the cops. Another one of these shows, but it's really well done, and she's great in it.
All right.
And it's breaking that ABC Tuesday night at 9 curse, which has been a death slot forever, and it's doing pretty well there.
Jesus.
And the other two shows that are doing kicking ass on cable and streaming are The Penguin. Yeah, up to about 5 million viewers.
Which is on as we're recording live on air today. So
Yeah.
The Penguin.
The Penguin with the absolutely amazing Kristen Milioti and also Colin Farrell and also Agatha All Along on Disney Plus.
Yep, I believe
Very
that.
close to the 5 million mark set by The Penguin.
Wow.
Getting in there.
Okay, you got my attention again.
Yeah, and also did I mention there's going to be a Cruel Intentions TV series? It's also on Prime Video.
No, and I was okay with you not mentioning it, but why should I?
I mean,
care?
the movie. If you go do a rewatch of Cruel Intentions, it still holds up pretty well. It's pretty funny, pretty dark.
Remind me again. Maybe I'm thinking of something else here. Cruel Intentions with Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Yes.
Oh, okay. For some reason I
And
was thinking.
Selma Blair.
Yeah, I don't know why. I think I was flashing back to like the movie was based off of Dangerous Liaisons with Glenn Close and John Malkovich, but no, Cruel Intentions is a whole entity entirely. Which
Yes.
oh dear. So this means this new Cruel Intentions is going to be Gen Z.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay, so number one, how many pierced septums am I going to be dealing with this show? Honestly. Like what? Like are the piercings so big? I'm going to use them as door knockers.
Yes, you are. Yes.
Okay, all right. Yeah, can you tell I'm old when I say things like that? Jesus.
And I got to see this. Oh,
What?
It's okay. The headline got me, but now it's from Vulture, and it's going to say, yeah, you got to. This is the paywall, fucker.
You gotta pay money. No, fuck you. We do.
Okay, Tom Holland. This is okay. So the headline is non-alcoholic beer salesman will put the Spidey suit back on.
Nope. So, nope. Stop right there. Stop right there. That's clickbait. You know it better than I do, and we do not. Well, we kind of talk about non-alcoholic things, but we get paid to do so. That's the difference.
So Tom Holland started this non-alcoholic beer company called Barrow,
I don't care. I just don't care.
and it says he'll be suiting up for Spider-Man 4,
Nope. Okay. No. Time out. This is our
which is coming out in 2026.
look. Until Tom Holland gives us that Marvel money so we can promote his non-alcoholic beer. Fuck that. Nope. I'm calling it.
Think
right
he
here.
can get it at Boostique?
What's it called again?
Barrow, B-E-R-O.
B-A-R-O.
B-E-A-R.
B-E-A.
No. B-E-R-O.
B-E-R.
Barrow.
I'll talk to Ivy. I have to do some shopping this weekend, so
Hey, you got any of that Spider-Man beer here?
yeah, I can't wait to see Ivy's look on her face when she goes, "What? what?
What's Spider-Man?
No, she knows what Spider-Man is, but then she'll go, "What?
All right.
That's a thing?"
All right, let's tell the people what they should be watching. I will kick it off with that Sweet Pea show. If you have stars, if you don't have stars, just wait for it to show up on Netflix in a couple of years.
Hold on one second. Thank you for reminding me. Stars, you stay right where you are. You know what you did to Heels. Don't you look around at me.
Yeah.
Don't give me that side eye.
And The Old Man, the second season is now finished. You can watch the whole thing on Hulu. Pretty good season.
But
Had some twists and stuff you didn't see coming.
and most importantly, subtitles. Remember that.
For Jeff Bridges, yes.
Yeah.
And also Grotesquerie on FX and Hulu. We have the season finale coming up this week, so therefore after Wednesday you can watch the whole thing on Hulu. I'd recommend it.
Okay.
Pretty twisty.
All right.
Not your typical Ryan Murphy American Horror Story type thing.
And for me, as this episode is dropping, Lioness on the Paramount Network.
No longer Special Ops Lioness.
No, it's just Lioness.
Yeah.
And Zoe Saldana, motherfucker. Whatever changes she made to her character from last season to now, oh, good God. Do not get in her way is the only thing I will advise. Also, which is a, Taylor Sheridan production here.
Yes.
Also, Tulsa King, because Sylvester Stallone and...
It's such a dad show.
oh, it is...
More so than almost all other Taylor Sheridan show. They're all dad shows, but Tulsa King is probably the most dad show of them all.
And we kind of...
And it works.
And we've joked about this before, but at this point, can we just agree Paramount Plus should just be called Sheridan Plus?
Sheridan Plus.
I mean-
Taylor Sheridan Plus, yes.
Yeah. No, not just Taylor Sheridan
Just
Plus.
Sheridan Plus.
Just Sheridan Plus, and then we're good. Just S Plus, boom.
Yeah.
Done.
And, of course, the aforementioned The Penguin and Agatha All Along, and this series on Peacock called Teacup.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of an alien invasion in a small town thing. And Yvonne Strahovski from Handmaid's Tale and Chuck is in it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, and also for me on the C-Dub, last time you're going to get original programming for fucking ever.
Well, originated from the CW.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Superman and Lois.
Yeah.
This is the last season. It's actually
The last of the... Are they part of the Arrowverse?
not really.
Okay.
Yeah. Although the guy that's played Superman was involved in the Arrowverse.
So let's say it's part of the Arrowverse.
Well, he was Flaro-ish is probably generous here.
All right.
So if we ever get to talk to him, hey, we should interview him sometime.
Oh, did we get one of those random emails to the TV Tan podcast Gmail?
That reminds me.
Hey, you want to interview the key grip on Superman and Lois?
Actually, we should respond to this sometime.
Just say, yeah, sure.
I say we should do this just to have some fucking fun. And then they could just look at us and go, what? Who the fuck are you?
Who the fuck do you think you are? Hey, you emailed us.
Yeah. And talk to your agency about that.
Yeah, not our fault. Come on. All right, that's probably good enough. We want to thank our sponsor this week, Bohemian Brewery, for the, what was it again?
That would be the Oktoberfest Marzen beer.
Good stuff.
It's a seasonal beer, folks, so
It's crisp.
You have to get up to the bar and get them to pour you it right down in your throat. No, not literally, but, in a glass, and then you can take care of the throating.
Yes. What?
I
don't like the phrasing there.
that means the Genius Juice has really kicked in another gear here.
Right, okay.
All right. But all kidding aside, you should visit some of our other sponsors like Sugar House Distillery, Ogden's own distillery. They make the Five Wives, the Five Husbands vodka, the Madame Patterini gin. Then, of course, they also have the Porter's Fire, the Porter's Peanut Butter Whiskey. They also have cans, just like Sugar House Distillery does. Oh, and of course, Outlaw Distillery is also good. They got all kinds of spiced rum, since it's kind of getting nippy in the air.
A little bit.
Yeah. And it's also time for Thanksgiving.
Oh, ew.
You need to get through your relatives somehow, especially after this election, however it lands. You need to drink the fuck harder. You're laughing. You didn't say I was wrong.
No.
And,
No.
let's see. And let's see. Did I miss somebody here? Let's see. Sugar House, Ogden's, Outlaw, and then
Bohemian. Boostique.
Oh, yes. Thank you. They have, they have non-alcoholic drinks. That's okay. Until Tom Holland ponies up money and gives her the, what was it? Barrow. They have all other sorts of non-alcoholic drinks. Wait. Come back. They also have glassware. So you could get your nice little champagne flute. You could get your rocks glass, or you could get all other things to make your craft cocktails. And they are fantastic to have to actually make you look like a professional. I should know. I pretend to be a professional in many ways. But most importantly, you should tell them TV10 Podcast sent you. Or better yet, maybe you should get a TV10 Podcast t-shirt.
There are some left.
Yep. And Halloween's almost over with, but you can get it quickly if you order it for just $10. Send us an email, tv10podcast@gmail.com. Name, address, shirt size, whether you do Venmo or PayPal. Seriously, man, not at this stage do you want to do crypto. Not fucking a good idea. Just saying. But all kidding aside, that is the best way you could support this fine production that is not 6 feet under. Just a thought here. And more importantly, you should reach out to us on all of our social medias. We got Instagram, we've got Blue Sky, we've got Threads, we've got Facebook, we've also got... Are we doing X, man?
Yeah, we're still there.
Okay. So, yeah, until...
to quote the immortal Office Space, we were here... He's the one who sucks. We shouldn't have to leave. We were here first.
Exactly. So we're not gonna Michael Bolton this bullshit anymore.
Did you say Threads? We're also on the Threads. Yes.
Yeah. Let's see. There's one other. let's see, were we? No, we're not on Reddit. Thank goodness. And just reach out to us with all your TV questions, all your burning TV questions. Sorry, we can't help much on Jeopardy, but we can get you a good lead on Family Feud YouTube clips. Just a thought. Just a thought. And that's how we circle back, ladies and gentlemen.
All right. On that note, good night, America.
And jiggle that handle. It's time for you to apply for the music director position at WWE. Flush.
The worst thing about Halloween is, of course, candy corn. It's unbelievable to me. Candy corn is the only candy in the history of America that's never been advertised. And there's a reason. All of the candy corn that was ever made was made in 1911. And so, since nobody eats that stuff, every year there's a ton of it left over. And the Candy Corn Company sends the guys to the villages and they collect out of the dumpsters all the candy corn we've thrown away. They wash it, they wash it. I'll never forget the first time my mother gave me candy corn. She said, "Here, Louis, this is candy corn. It's corn that tastes like candy." Woo-hoo. This tastes like crap. And every year since then, Halloween has returned, and I, like an Alzheimer's patient, find myself in the room, and the room has a table in it, and on the table is a bowl of candy corn. And I look at it as I've never seen it before. Candy corn, I think. Corn that tastes like candy. I can't wait. Son of a bitch!